Alright, folks, we're back with round 2. Hey, and good luck. I hope you don't have the kind of luck that the last guy had, but still, good luck all the same. Yeah, we'll play first. And this is terrible. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to mulligan here and hope for something better. This is slightly better. Actually, this is pretty good. I'm not gonna diss this hand. This is not a bad hand at all. We have lands, we have spells, what more could you want? Huzzah. Oh. When you have both lands and spells, you're halfway there. Okay, holy cow, that's a pack rat. Alright, well, we don't have a way to play it right now. But hey, we can throw out a Drudge Beetle. So let's see how aggressive this guy is. If not, we can get pretty aggressive here, putting down things like Selesnya Key Rune, turning it into a beater. That'll be kind of neat. More plains. I was really hoping for a swamp. In for 2. Alright, we'll Selesnya Key Rune away here. And we do have a potential 5 power on the board if he does not play anything at all. Oh, there's something. Security blockade, huh? Okay. So more tokens. Looks like we're all doing tokens today. What do we got here? Tristani's Judgment. That's kind of cool. Alright, well, let's go ahead and make this guy a dude. And attack. I might even Swift Justice this out of the way if he goes to block the Drudge Beetle, just to keep tokens off the board. We saw what tokens did the last time. Nope, he's just going to take it. Okay, that's fine. By the way, I also have to give a mention to his name here, Like a Boss 8. See, that's pretty bad. But that is nothing a Tristani's Judgment cannot deal with. Definitely pretty bad, though. Okay, so we would like to see a land here. That would be pretty good. It is a land. So the question is here, do we just take 4 more? I kind of think we do. And just get this pack rat out. Because then we can... Well, we won't have a token yet. It's like, do you get a little bit more value out of the pack rat by putting down a token? But taking 4 damage over and over and over again is really bad. I think we probably just Tristani's Judgment that night. Well, man, I really want to get that value out of that Tristani's Judgment with a token, but yeah, we can't really sit here and take like all that damage. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and Tristani, or we'll attempt to Tristani's Judgment this. Hopefully we're not walking into a counterspell. Yep, there's the Dispel, so nothing really we can do about that. Common Bond is kind of neat. Common Bond is actually really good here. Okay, so we can lay down our pack rat. And we have enough mana to common bond this and Swift Justice it. That's still not enough, though. Let's see. That's trading a lot of cards for a knight with an ethereal armor on it, too. We'll see. We might actually have to take a little bit more damage from this thing, which makes me really unhappy. The only problem is that if he starts getting more and more things on this knight, it could really get out of hand really fast. And that wouldn't be good. We also need cards to discard for our pack rat. Ugh. Oh, I don't want to trade 3 cards for 2, and that's basically all of our tricks. I mean, I can put 1 here, 1 here. We both have first strike. He could have any number of tricks too, but we can't keep taking that damage. Really, just gonna take it, huh? All right. So things we could do, we could activate this, block, use a Swift Justice. I'm not really sure that that's like the best way to go about doing this. Not a huge amount of options, though. Annihilating Fire would be really bad. Okay, so Street Spasm for 2. Yeah, I think we pretty much have to common bond this to keep this buddy alive. If he has another Dispel, that would be pretty bad. Yep, we're going to take quite a bit more damage here. Dead Reveler, not terrible. Okay, so if we swing in with the Key Rune, let's see, we can activate a Key Rune, swing in with it, and we still have enough to do some pack ratty goodness. Or we just swing with the pack rat. Let's swing with the pack rat, because things that we can do, we can discard a card, make this a 4... What can we do here? We actually still can't survive that. That makes me really sad. Okay. No, that's not what I want to do. Come on, do this the right way. Like that, like that, like that. Alright, so not amazing. Unfortunately, that means we don't get to play our pack rat. We don't get to make things with the pack rat. Kind of sad, but Yeah, see, it got Tristani's Judgmented, but what can you do? That Knight token had to get off the board. Gatecreeper Vine is okay, I guess. So we can swing in here. Things we can do, let's see, we can play both the Gatecreeper Vine and the Dead Reveler, so that's good. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and grab a green. Lobber Crew and his Sunspire Griffin. That's pretty bad. That pretty much effectively walls us off. And he does have a way to get at us in the air. That's kind of cool, I guess. I think I'm going to go ahead and swing with the Dead Reveler here and see if he takes the block. I imagine he will. Yeah, he does. Alright, let's go ahead and play down our Selesnya Sentry. So now we're kind of in top deck mode here. Yep, Frostburn Weird's pretty good. Basically what we need is for him to stop drawing creatures, and for us to draw great creatures. Golgari Longlegs would be nice. So would Tristani's Judgment, or basically almost anything. Except for a land. Okay, Golgari Longlegs is pretty sweet. What do we have here? 4, 5, 6. We can actually regenerate this. I think we go ahead and take the swing here. Might even be a good idea to start swinging with the Drudge Beetle just so that it dies. Alright, yep, he just took the swing. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it doesn't... Oh, okay, he was just doing it. I thought maybe he thought, like, it gets to regenerate because I played a dual-colored spell. But I've done that before, like, just play a Lobber Crew right away because I'm afraid I'm going to forget about it. Alright, so yeah, swinging with the Drudge Beetle is a definite go now. Just because we need to start piling on some big damage. Sluiceway Scorpion, A. That's pretty good. Alright, so let's get in there. Let's see here, he can double block that. I could only kill one of those if he did that. Let me see here. He can double block with the Weird and the Sunspire Griffin. Yeah, let's not attack with this, and let's hope that he, like, kills the Drudge Beetle. That would be really important. Sure. So let's go ahead and slam down a Sluiceway Scorpion. And then the next go, we can put down the Drudge Beetle on top of our Golgari Longlegs and hopefully do some cool things. He's playing something big. Holy cow! Oh, man! Oh, that's really bad. You, sir, are a boss. Alright. Whenever a dragon you control attacks with flying onto the battlefield. Yeah, that's pretty bad. The level of bad that is just really, really bad. And me without a Trestle Troll. Alright. Well... let's get there. Yep, the Lobber Crew is going to get its last pling. And I think we're probably just dead, because I don't have a way to deal with this thing in the sky. Let's see here. We will take 6, 8... So if he has any way to deal additional damage, we're dead. Yep, that's pretty bad. I wish I had a way to block that. Tristani's Judgment is a card. Alright. Well, let's see. So if we swing with, let's see here, if we swing with everything, he chumps, and we just can't stop the death. He would have to really make a mistake. Let's see, he blocks here, and then we just die to Hellkites. That's pretty bad. Well, let's go ahead and rush in here and see what happens. We're going to die to Hellkites in a second here anyway, and we don't have a way to block it. So... yeah, I'm okay with that. And let's just try and get rid of this right now. Oh, man. Okay. So, rushing in. Yep, little measly 1 damage. Centaur's Herald, go. Tower Drake. That kills us. Or it has the ability to kill us. Alright, what can we draw? Not a land. That was a land. Alright. Get in there. So he can block and then pump up the defense. That's pretty good. Yep. So another measly 1 damage. We need it. We need something good here. We need a miracle. I mean, he can't swing until he draws something cool. But we're kind of drawing land. Hello, V2 Gazi Guild Mage. What? Alrighty. Yeah, so she has to come out right now, actually. And the reason for that is because if he does something to the Centaur, I need to make sure I can populate that guy. So, let's get in there. Yep. Yep. Making it rain. Alright, so we might be able to get somewhere here. We'll find out. Looks like he's flooding out with lands. Really? Okay, Wow, another V2 Gazi Guild Mage and a Giant Growth. Okay, so Hellkite, huh? Yikes. Hellkite, Tower Drakes. We do have our 1 Trestle Troll. I don't know if I want to bring in a 2nd Trestle Troll just because I need ways to actually, like, deal damage. Having the Arrestor is cool, but possibly having a 2nd Trestle Troll might be better. It's not like I'm giving up a huge amount of damage by having a 2nd Trestle Troll. And we need ways to stop those big kites, those big hell kites. We need ways to just destroy the hell kites. We have a launch party. I think maybe the Swift Justice is underwhelming, and we'll put in this launch party. We can probably go ahead and try it that way and take out a plains for another swamp. Let's give that a shot. And we do have to be cognizant of our time here. Hey, we get to mulligan again. Well, hold on now. Now, let's say we pull another land. We can Gate Creeper Vine. We are on the draw. I think we're on the draw. If we do, then we're turning into some pretty good stuff. Oh, God. No, every time I do this, though, it's a bad idea. So, hey, look at this. This is absolutely terrible. We're going to go ahead and keep it, though, because we do have a Golgari Longlegs, I guess, and we do have a Common Bond. We have plenty of 2 and 3 drops, so hopefully we can pull into one of those. That's a launch party. Ooh, Frostburn Weird on turn 2 is not good. Alright. V2 Gazi Guildmage is good, but we don't have the mana for it. That's not terrible, though, because she doesn't do a whole lot until we start getting big mana down, or at least something to populate. Probably just get in and pump with the weird. Yep. Transguild Promenade. Alright. White mana. That's a Celestia Sentry. Alright, so we really need a white mana here. I'd really not like to have my first play be a turn 5 Golgari Longlegs. That would probably be a little late to the party. Yep. Alright, so something for 3. Yep, Sunspire Griffin's pretty good. Dead Reveler, huh? Alright, well, it's a card. Guess we'll go ahead and unleash this bad boy right now. And hope he doesn't have a way to deal with it. Yep. Bringing down the pain. So if we draw a white, we're doing okay. I'd really like to see that. Vassal Soul. Yeah, bringing in that second Trestle Troll is very valuable. We're not seeing a second Trestle Troll. Wow, another Frostburn Weird. Man alive. Alright. So we've got a forest. Let's revel. I think we don't common bond this yet. I think mainly we have to get down this Golgari Longlegs. Alright, here we go. Golgari Longlegs. That's a pretty big creature, right? Live Sky Knight? Yeah, I think we're just going to get crushed here. He's curving out real good, and we started real slow. But that's Magic for you, so there's not a whole lot we can do about it. Yep. In with everything. We're not dead, but we need some pretty significant stuff to survive. Especially when we're at 5 health. Giant Growth is cool, I guess. Let's see. I think we're just dead in the air. Let's see. We can launch party. We can launch party and we can giant growth. If we do that, do we live? I'm not even sure we live. Hold on. Okay, if we launch party, we can block... I don't think we can live here. I'm 99.9% sure we cannot live. I'm pretty sure he just swings in with everything. Right. And then I can, like, you know... I can, like, block here, I guess. Like that. Well, hold on a second. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. So he makes that like that, and he makes that like that. So I'm taking 2, 4... Nope, I still can't win. Oh, that makes me sad. You know what? We're going to giant growth anyway. And then we're going to launch party the correct way. I'm going to practice. Sacrifice a creature. And we're dead. Alright, so that's round 2. I tell you can't always win. Hopefully, though, we'll return strong in round 3, and keep a positive outlook on things. All right, guys, I'll see you guys for round 3. I'm back. I totally forgot that I had won the first game. Okay, so we're still in this. That did not work out really well. Man, I have stuff to deal with things in the air. I have a Towering Indrik and 2 Trestle Trolls, and I'm just not seeing any of them. I might actually take out a launch party for an Avenging Arrow, and then take out a... What would I do here? Take out a Swamp for a Plains, perhaps? The reason for that is just because Avenging Arrow works on white. It comes out a little bit earlier. It'll work for anything that deals damage. It's pretty good all around, I guess. Launch Party might be a little bit better, but if I don't have anything to sack, like how I didn't have any creatures there, that would be really, really bad. So let's go ahead and run with this and see where it gets us. Yeah, we'll play first. Let's see a keepable hand here. This is an absolutely keepable hand. That is our first pack rat in hand with cards that we can play. And I'm pretty sure he never even saw the pack rat from us, so I think we're just going to go ahead and pack rat it up. And be like, look, we have good cards too. They're in there. They're in there. Don't have an Electrickery. Frostburn weird, huh? Alright. Avenging Arrow is promising. I think realistically, though, we just kind of hold back and do our pack rat discarding. Yep, that's fine. We'll take it. I will take it. I think if we're going to get rid of a card, I think we're going to get rid of this Drudge Beetle. That gives us Scavenge in the yard, and it's not... I mean, it's not as good as a pack rat. Another Frostburn weird. That's valuable. So... yeah, let's get in there, I guess. I guess we could do the extra damage if we throw down the pack rat now. Which, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go all in on Pack Rat. Why not? Let's do that. And let's get rid of a... Let's get rid of a Avenging Arrow. Detention Sphere would be pretty bad, wouldn't it? Detention Sphere would be pretty bad. Don't see any blue mana yet, though. So, pair of Frostburn Weirds, definitely good plays to start the game off with. See what he wants to do here. I can't really see him swinging with both. No. Yeah, if he did, I would find that quite curious. Ooh, we are doing pretty good here. Let's see. We can play 1, 2, let's see. We can play 1, 2, 3, play a Selesnya Keyrune, and still be able to Pack Rat. Yeah, that's pretty good. But for right now, let's see. How do we want to do this? Let's go ahead and swing in first. So what can he possibly do here? He can pump one up 1, 2, 3, giving it 4, 5. So I think in this instance, let's see here. So yeah, we go ahead and throw down the Pack Rat. Let's go ahead and throw down... Do I want to get rid of the Keyrune? I kind of want it to keep the Justice. Let's go ahead and get rid of this Common Bond. Yeah, Annihilating Fire is pretty good. Still get our Pack Rat, though. Sadly, though, now we don't get to have the Selesnya Keyrune. That's kind of unfortunate. Alright, well, so should have played the Selesnya Keyrune first. It would have allowed me to do everything and not have to worry about doing that during combat. That was a big misplay because that would have given us Tristani's Judgment, which probably would have been really good. If we do rip a land, though, that would be really significant. And we don't rip a land. So let's go ahead and lay this down now. Let's go ahead and swing away here. All right. Got any more tricks? Another Annihilating Fire, perhaps? Wow, Swift Justice. Alright, go you. What can I do about that? That was pretty good. Might just time us out here. Yep, Street Spasm for one. He had everything he needed. That was pretty good. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can't really do too much about that. All right. Well, let's see what we can do here. He still has plenty of cards in hand too. That's the problem. Die. All right. I'm in full concentration mode, so I might not say a whole lot here, just because we need to see if we can get back on top. I can't even play the Gatekeeper Vine. That's right, though. It's not terrible. Don't really need the mana right now. I need the creatures. Pushing through, pushing through. Sure. Yep, that's pretty good. That's pretty good too. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We still don't have enough. Should have held the green back to play the V2 guys at Guild Mage, but I just don't have enough time to think about all that. Especially with very, very, very precious few seconds left. Another V2 guys at Guild Mage, huh? Alright, whatever. I think we're going to lose on time. Let's grab another green. Why not? Five, 6, 7. Yeah, he does have the 7 in the air, so we do just lose. Alright, well, my inexperience with Packrat obviously showing there. He also had really good cards, though. I mean, well, our opponents have been playing really good, too. I'm definitely not fantastic. But we've just had really good opponents with fine cards. Other than that, I will see you guys for round 3. Hopefully we will do a little bit better in that one. Alright guys, it's Roz again. Well, unfortunately for round 3, our opponent just straight up dropped out of the game, so I don't even get to have round 3. Win or lose, I always like to be able to play my games, and for people who are like, oh, I just lost, I don't want to play anymore, to that I say this. Everyone loses. It doesn't matter how good you are, eventually you're going to lose. There's no way that someone just wins all the time. There's always mistakes that people make regardless of how long you've been playing. It just doesn't matter. Magic is one of those games. You can never fully eliminate your mistakes. You can try and reduce your mistakes to the point where they're almost non-existent, but we're humans, so we can't really ever fully eliminate them. Especially in a game like Magic, which is so dynamic and just has the sheer amount of choices and the amount of just the ability to have unique games over and over again. How the game will never really has to be the same twice. A lot of times we utilize the same theories and we utilize the same strategies, but sometimes the games just aren't the same. Things happened and you didn't really expect them. So yeah, and sometimes you just don't play up to your abilities. I mean, I'm not a fantastic player by any means, but I certainly it was a mixture tonight of me not playing great and also the opponents drawing great cards, us drawing okay cards, but like, you know, we had a lot of ways to deal with stuff in the air there, and we didn't draw like any Trestle Trolls, we didn't draw any Towering Indriks, and those would have been really huge to wall off just little 2/1s or 2/3 flyers like Tower Drakes and Sunspire Griffins. But what can you do? You know, sometimes that happens. That's Magic. Sometimes you you start out with 2 lands and a bunch of creatures in your hand that all cost 3, and then all you draw is creatures for the rest of the game, and you can't play anything. There's nothing that you can do to stop stuff like that. So, anyway, like I said, win or lose, I still post my games, because that's ridiculous if I was like, oh, I win all the time, here's all my wins. That doesn't happen. I just don't get to play that much Magic online because I play a lot of real-life Magic. As you can see from the way I flubbed the launch party in such an epic way. It was not an epic experiment. It was epic excrement. That's how bad it was. I'm sorry, that was a terrible joke. There won't be any more of those. So other than that, guys, hope you guys kind of sort of enjoyed that. You know, if nothing else, you get to watch the right way to play by looking at my opponents, I guess. Maybe I'll just play better next time. That's what happens when I play these late-night games. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys keep playing Magic, keep learning. This is Roz for the MTG Noob, and I will see you guys next time.